All right. The Chamber Star Award is our highest honor. It's given to an individual to recognize someone who's made a measurable impact in our community throughout their lifetime of work in Arlington. And we have our first star recipient. Welcome to the stage, Robert, better known as Bob Kembel.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, Bob, thank you for being us. The Star Award, so well deserved. We really appreciate you being here.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
Fort Worth has Bass Hall, and we got Rock T doing fart imitation. We've arrived. Sorry.
All right. So, you've been here, I don't know, how many years ago did you start Veridian?
We started looking at acquiring Veridian in 2005.
2005, so a little over 15 years. And I tell you what, who could have ever, the Veridian to me, I love it, hard to explain how successful, and people know that area really, really well. What was the secret of your success?
The landfill being right next to us was kept the land there for me since God created the earth. That land was still there. No, the secret to our success is just the people, right? Mm-hmm. The talent. We had an incredible team, and we had a city that was crazy enough to say yes to some crazy people that had a dream for that land. And Trey was the economic development director at the time, and he's like, hey, we can make this work. And he did.
And man, has it worked. What's the taxable value going to be at the end of the construction?
When we're done, we're about $2 billion in value.
Wow, $2 billion. Wait, but what was it before?
It was $8 million in value.
8 million to 2 billion, unbelievable. Yeah. All right, so we look forward someday out in the future, yes, Nehemiah Corporation will be put into our Business Hall of Fame here in Arlington. But tonight, we decided to recognize Bob Kembel with the Star Award. Your impact in Arlington, yes. Your impact in Arlington has been so strong. And I know that investing back in this community means a lot to you. Mm-hmm. Why have y'all chosen to invest in Arlington the way that you have?
Arlington and Tarrant County, where it's just real people. Not very pretentious here. And you welcome strangers, outsiders. I didn't have a home. Never had roots anywhere until I came here. And this place is a hair standing up on my head. It's amazing. I love you too, brother. And I think the real truth, when Kerry went down, you guys rallied, and you continue to rally. And look at the answer to Claire.
All right, thank you. And I know you have a special place in your heart for Miss Tillie in Mission Arlington. Mm-hmm. I know the wrestling program over there has been like, your brainchild. Mm-hmm. Why wrestling? How did that all happen? Well,
my crazy business partner was a wrestler, Howard, and there is no Nehemiah without Howard. And Deborah, the three of us launched on this journey. And my boys were wrestlers. And what we learned from that sport is if you're a young person and you have to go out on that mat, I don't care what kind of athlete you are, you're going to get your rear end whooped for a while, and until you learn to overcome adversity. And boy, our young people need to learn that, right? We all have to learn that the hard way sometimes. Makes us stronger. It's not always fun going through those lessons, but so we figured out a way to take young people. We try and get them at 8, 9 years old and take them through 8th grade, and then we're now. They went from we were the bad news bears. We had 20 kids in the wrestling tournaments. They didn't even want to see us coming. And because of Dontre and Ty and the team over there now, we have 80 young people in that program, and they are the class of the state of Texas in youth wrestling. So,
yeah, it is a great way to change the course of people's lives, and we love you for doing it. Now, this is going to be your Star Award. Now, we're not going to have you take it away, but we'll put it up there. Aww. And at the end, I know this one may say Robert Mahoney, but it doesn't matter. But we got yours back here as well. So
you spelled my name wrong.
Yours, oh, it actually, yes, okay. So we love having that there for you. And, you know I'm your friend. You know I love you. You got me here to Arlington. I appreciate it a whole lot.
I suckered you in, didn't I?
You suckered me in. But we got some other people. We got a little surprise video for you. So why don't you step forward? Let's watch the video.
Are there enough words to describe Bob Kembel? And when you say Bob Kembel, the first thing that comes to my mind is he's a partner with prayer. And from the beginning of our journey together, we learned to pray together. And a man that serves the Lord, a man that honors the Lord first. And he is awesome, but he's real. He's a real servant of the Lord. And people talk about leadership. He understands what that means when it comes to this community, and whether working with us in Bible studies and teaching kids and helping them to know how to wrestle. But wrestling is not the key. The key to him is integrity and life skills and anything that would make a life better. Bob Kembel is part of that life.
I've known Bob since very early 90s, and he was my banker, and I was with a developer, and as he likes to say, I paid all my money back so he could play with me. So he thinks that that's a good thing when you pay your money back, which we did. So we just became friends, and after he left the banking industry, we got closer because it wasn't really a conflict or anything more. But what I would tell you with Bob is he sets an example as a human being that I can only hope to ever achieve. He's faced some extreme challenges in his life, and he doesn't ever blink. In my personal life, he's been a mentor, he's been a friend, he is somebody that I look up to greatly with his values. He's taught me a lot. He's proud of success, but he's not prideful in any way, shape, or form. Bob, congratulations. There's no human being on this earth that deserves this honor more. I love you, and great job.
Bob Kembel is a phenomenal individual, a man who's a visionary, but once he gets a vision, he brings people along and he makes it happen, and it's so fun to be working with Bob. And then in addition to that, he has an incredible faith, and it comes through in everything that he does. But he also always puts the community first. He's continually giving back and make sure that his vision matches with what is going to bring Arlington the best results. And of course, that means everyone wins. And that's what happens when you're around Bob Kembel. He brings so much to the table, and we are so grateful to him. And Bob is everyone's friend, and he has made a tremendous impact through both Veridian and Arlington Commons. And then stay tuned. There's more to come, we know, with Bob Kembel. Bob, you are phenomenal. We appreciate you.
I want to congratulate Bob Kembel on receiving this award. And at least in short, 3 different ways that I think Bob is an awesome contributor and positive impact on our community. Of course, business-wise. He's been blessed with a golden touch and blessed a lot of people through his business. And most everybody knows him through Veridian, the Commons, and that's fantastic. But second, his contribution in the community. I've seen him in so many ways. He and his wife have contributed. They didn't just come and make money and take money. They came and have invested in our community. And last, the third thing is Bob has led me in serving the Lord and seeing the ways that it can be done through business and our personal life, and put it together in a package that really honors God and helps and uplifts the entire community. So congratulations, Bob Kembel. I love you, man.
Me too.
All right. Okay, Bob, we'll go ahead and sit just a second, but I know you could sit here all night and thank people, and we don't want that.
I know.
But is there some folks you want to thank?
I just want you to see my wife stand up and thank her first. What a miracle that is. And there's a warrior if I've ever seen a warrior right there.
There we go, Carrie.
Thank you for all the prayers for her, and thank you, KK, for always being there. You know, and I'll keep it really brief.
Yes.
But, you know, Deborah and Howard and Jeff Williams very, very early on took me by the hand and walked me through how to get things done in Arlington, and was so enthusiastic. And, you know, Mayor Cluck's not here tonight. But when the chips were down, he wrote a letter that put us in business, or we wouldn't have a business in Arlington. So there's so many things like that have happened. And then, of course, Tillie is not bashful about telling you how the cow eat the cabbage when you get out of line. And I need that from time to time. And so she's a spiritual mentor for me, and I'm grateful she's here. And I think Arlington and Tarrant County are blessed because of Mission Arlington. And we all participate in that. Tillie wouldn't take credit. So
All right. Bob Kembel, let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.